Hey guys, welcome to the first episode, I guess. I'm going to be starting with VHS tapes, more specifically the coffin cases. They're called coffin cases because they're a little bit bulkier than the traditional VHS tape, and they're usually reserved for kids' movies, animated features, stuff like that, sometimes documentary stuff. It all depends. Some say it keeps them intact more. I just think they're kind of annoying to put on the shelf because you have to make more room for them. But anyway, the first one I'm starting with is Kiki's Delivery Service. And this is technically a two-parter. Not two-parter, but two-film review. Because I have not only the English version, but I have the Japanese version as well. Interesting thing about both of these that I own, they were both given to me by friends. And they are both broken, actually. The Japanese version is like one of the tape is severed in a certain location, so you can't really play it. And then the English version that I have is, once it gets to like the very end, after the climax, it just stops working. But that's not going to stop me. Alright, so I haven't seen the Japanese version, but I've seen the English version, which stars, Kirsten Dunst, Phil Hartman, Matthew Lawrence, and Janine Garofalo and Debbie Reynolds. What I like about the English version is Phil Hartman, who's an absolute gem, a personal favorite of mine, delivers a great performance. It's a very interesting film. It is the third or fourth from Studio Ghibli, and it's very cozy. It takes place in this small town with Kiki, who runs delivery service, and she's a young witch. But that's kind of brought up, not really, but there's no real villain to the plot. It's more her just living her lives, meeting interesting people. The real antagonist of it would be the blimp crash at the very end of the film. But other than that, there's not a lot going on. It's paced very well. It's got a very nice atmosphere. I like it. I don't watch it all the time. It's not my favorite, but it's still a very nice watch, in my opinion. The art direction's good. The cinematography's fantastic. Cinematography for an animated movie, which there actually is some. People don't realize. But other than that, it's a very good movie. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10, 7.5. Other than that, there's not much more to say. Interesting thing about the cases, actually, I'll go into that a little bit. The cases themselves, the English version is just your stereotypical, whatever coffin case tapes inside, but the Japanese version is a little more interesting, where it is a little bit smaller, as you can see, and it's a little more compact, and it holds the tape a little bit better, and it's still manufactured by Buena Vista, Japan, so it's got the little Disney logo inside there. I don't know if you can see that very well. Other than that, yeah, that's about it for today. Expect another one tomorrow. Have a good one.